What was happening? This your boy Hootie Hood. You know what I'm saying? That boy next door. Shout out to my boy King Pooh and my boy Ratchet Black. I'm in here with Crown Gang TV, and that's what we about to do. We about to get it popping.
All right, man. We here again. Tell them your name, where you from, and what they know you for.
Shit, my name Hootie Hood. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping for a little minute. They know me for their rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here with Crown Gang TV. What's happening, kid?
I'm coolin', man. Coolin'. It's good to have you here, bro. All right, so let's jump right into it. Tell me about your early days, man. Tell me about your come up. What neighborhood you from? How exactly did you start rapping?
And I'm from this place called Jackson Heights, Naomi D. Jackson Heights projects, housing projects. You know what I'm saying? It's the Lakeside projects, 102. You know they tore down right now, and they got some more apartments there. But before then, it was the motherfucking slum, the center of the city. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm from you had to be tough. You know, if you were soft, you get rolled over. You know,
Yeah.
It was hard. You know, I remember. We looked out for one another, you know what I'm saying? Different families looked out for one another. My mama told me one day, take this pack of meat over there to you know, woo woo woo. You know, we had probably just got our stamps. Our icebox was looking loving, you know what I'm saying? My mama had 5 kids, so you know, our icebox was looking loving from the stamps. They probably ain't had these stamp that, you know. That's how we looked out for one another back then. It was different back then. You know, that was the early 90s. It was different back then.
So, how long have you been rapping?
Man, shit. I'll say I was about in the 8th grade. 7th or the 8th grade. Up in the verse. I was around with my partner Tour, you know what I'm saying? He was doing this shit, you know. He had a song called Dressed in Black. You know, we used to rap off Boosie beat back then. You know what I'm saying? He ended up recording, you know what I'm saying? So of course, you know, at the same time, I had 2 older brothers who did music. One of them, you know, he was in a band. You know, our family was just musically inclined, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother was a singer. She sung in this club that my great auntie owned called the Congo in Allendale. It was a club, the nightclub she owned. You know, I guess it was passed down through the generations. You know, my auntie, she got divorced. Ain't none of my mama kids got no singing talent. All my auntie kids can sing their ass off. You know, my brothers, they started rapping. So naturally, me wanting to be like my big brothers, I wanted to rap too. I used to go to school rapping their verses, acting like they was mine. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'd say about 2003 or 4, that's when I wrote my first verse.
You remember recording?
Yeah, I recorded that bitch in the motherfucking project closet. You know what I'm saying? With the motherfucking mic hanging out the little clothes rail in the closet.
Yeah.
The mic hanging out there, be probably a $20 mic from Walmart or something.
You've been in the game for a minute, man. You saw the transition in technology from CDs to streaming. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, man. I remember when I recorded my first song, we was using Sonar 2. You know, I think it's Sonar 15 or something now. You know what I'm saying? What they using? We'll use Sonar 2. It was like, you know, it was like the top of the line technology back then. We in a project motherfucking house recording on Sonar 2. You heard me? You know, my brother was like a motherfucking project nerd. You know, you know, with the music and the computers, you know, it just naturally fit. So he setting everybody's shit up. I ended up getting the Sonar program from my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I started recording myself with the Sonar program. I went to Walmart, bought the little $20 mic, hooked it up to my computer, and I started recording myself. I ended up getting you ever heard of Lil KK? You ain't never heard the little tax commercial song? You get your money quick, just like that. I ended up doing some music with him. You know what I'm saying? I ended up instead of recording myself, then my brother ended up hearing it. You know, because my brother he had his own thing going. You know what I'm saying? They was calling themselves the Owner Boys. You know, before then the 1025 Boys. You know what I'm saying? They actually had a show. My mama still got the flyer of a show they were supposed to be on. And it had Mike Jones on there, Slim Thug, Chameleon. Now, this before these people was known, you know what I'm saying? They had a show through Jimmy Ray. You probably heard of Jimmy Ray. Over the group Legacy.
Yeah.
He was over the Shoulder Jerk Boys too.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the state of the local music scene here?
Man, that bitch on fire. That bitch hot. You know what I'm saying? That bitch like 1 point for being ballin'. That bitch hot kid. Like, I can't front niggas doing they shit. It look better than what I ever thought. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The internet changed shit.
Yeah.
And then young niggas out getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like Shreveport's local music scene is overshadowed by other cities in Louisiana?
You're fucking right. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas are here and they'll think we from them other cities. But when they hear Louisiana, they only think of New Orleans, Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? And like, the young niggas, the younger niggas who doing it now is hot. You know what I'm saying? They came up out the Baton Rouge order. They came up out Mr. Kane and Scotty Kane and, you know what I'm saying? And all the orders. So they naturally sound like them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when they hear us, they'll think they'll associate us with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shreveport is overshadowed, like, even from, like, just from being city-wise, period. You know what I'm saying? We don't really just got shit now.
So, do you believe that Shreveport artists lack a sense of originality?
Man, I wouldn't just say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say, like, we never just really just, like, had our own, like just sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like a mixture of everything, you know what I'm saying? We like a mixture of the, you know, the high bars, you know what I'm saying? We fuck with the high bars from, you know what I'm saying? We're a mixture of that and we're a mixture of the Texas shit too, cause like we closer to Texas than we is to New Orleans or Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? So we'll, you know what I'm saying? We might sound a little like Mr. Lucha or Mr. Pookie, you know what I'm saying? Or a little like, you know what I'm saying, like some screwed up shit, you know what I'm saying? We like a mixture of everything.
So, how do you feel as an artist? You know, I know sometimes you might get on YouTube and find a beat to rap on, or, you know, just freestyle too. How do you feel about when you log on to YouTube looking for a beat and you find those type beats and they're only named after Baton Rouge artists or New Orleans artists? Or how do you feel about that?
I said we need to work hard. You know what I'm saying? I say like our own like in-city producers need to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They need to make Big Piper type beats. You know what I'm saying? They need to, you know, they need to do some studying. You know what I'm saying? They need to know their roots. You know what I'm saying? They need to know the music scene of Shreveport because they probably don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Me, I know that. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't know all that.
So looking at your catalog, bro, I see you work with various artists. How exactly did the collaboration with B Will come along?
Shit, I'll say shit, you know, it come from me fucking with Papa, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my relationships come through Papa, you know what I'm saying? They come from Papa fucking with my brother, you know what I'm saying? My brother, you know, he used to produce a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, I met B Will through Sean. Sean managed Papa, you know what I'm saying? I ended up, you know, fucking with Sean through Papa. I go record at their studio, you know, and like, so like Sean started like managing B Will, and I always be there while he out. So you know, the relationship naturally just happened. You know, real recognize real. Yeah. You know, I be there helping Sean. You know, do shit for him. Mm-hmm. I be there helping Sean, helping him shoot videos for him. You know what I'm saying? So we just started fucking with each other. So naturally, you know, after a while, he'll hear my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll hear my music. He like my music. He'll tell me he like my music. You know, I end up fucking with him. That's how our relationship come. Okay.
So, can you tell us about the Juvenile collaboration?
Yeah. This when I was working on my first Hood Lyfe project out there. So like, Juve he was in here for a show. Quarterboy Marcus had booked him for a show, and Quarterboy Marcus was like, he had posted on his Facebook page like, Juve here, anybody want to do it in the future? So I hit him up. You know what I'm saying? I like, just fuck it. I hit him up, see how much it was. And they had told me a number. I was like, I can't afford that. I ended up talking him down to $2,000. He took the $2,000, and I ended up meeting him at BJ house. He ended up doing the verse. At first, I was gonna get him up on a song that JD had produced for me, a sample that Juve that I think that on fire. Was it on fire? That girl on Juvenile, you don't know I'm on fire? He didn't want to get on it. He was like, that's the song he made most of his money off. He was like, I already have to blow the song up for him to get on it. He can't just do it for like an unknown artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't do that. I ended up getting him up on the song Lil Ken produced. I had got from Lil Ken. I paid him $2,000. He did it. Then I had to pay him to do the video. So I had to talk him down. Like he had wanted like $3 or $2,000 to do the video. I had to talk his brother down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm steady texting his brother, steady texting. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all my people got. I pay all my mama bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm all they got. I'm doing this by myself. I ain't got no labor in there. I'm steady texting. I'm telling him we're gonna shoot the video. I'm like, Sean, gonna do the video. He did Be Will video that every day. So you know the quality gonna be on point. I'm steady sitting and he end up like, alright, they gonna do it for $1,000 because he had to be in the city that day every day because he was doing a show for the fairgrounds and he was doing a show at Coco's.
Mm-hmm.
I got Sean to shoot the video for me. You know what I'm saying? Him and Dreon do a lot of videos in the city too now. Mm-hmm. So they shot the video for me at GG's, at the nightclub GG's. You know what I'm saying? I'm on. You know, I'm doing me. I'm racked up. You know what I'm saying? We got fifths in hand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big bowl of gas on deck. You feel me? You know. Full of Zaza, you feel me?
Yeah.
We on, you feel me? I'm in the video standing out. I got Rex, you know, racked up. Yeah, Juvenile had to holler at his brother, like, man, give me a bag of money. Man, this little nigga over there studying too hard here. Give me a bag of money. You know, we're lit. Mm-hmm. Me thinking, you know what I'm saying? That's it. As I do this video, I'm gonna be booking shows and everything. So I put my all into the video. I never went broke on doing all this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? So we shoot the video. He was already working on that little shooter video for Be Well and Boost. Mm-hmm. They were working on the video, so he had to get to my video. And the time being, before he got to my video, the camera wound up missing with the memory card in it with my video on it. Mm-hmm. So once the camera ended up getting stolen, so my video never came out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that made me really like take a hit because people was expecting it to come and it never came. But you know, Sean and the other people that shot the video, you know what I'm saying? They was gonna pay for Juvenile to do the video again. We drove to New Orleans just to do the video, but the way that New Orleans work, you have to have a permit to shoot a video in the French Quarters. And Juvenile didn't want to shoot a video in the outside. He wanted to shoot it, you know, where we actually could do it at, so we could do the video.
That's tough, bro. Any news on how the camera came up missing?
Man. I'm before myself, dog. Like real shit, you know. Like it bitch just magically came but missing.
Okay.
You know, you gotta think like how I felt in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm still asking like, man, what's up with the video, man? What's up with the video? And then you know, like nigga feel like shit don't never go right.
Yeah. How does a local artist take a hit like that in their career? How do you bounce back from that?
Like you ain't. You can. You like that's a hit, dog. Like then at the same time, like I was like I told myself I was gonna shoot the video over. You know, and I was getting to the point where I was ready to shoot the video over. You know what I'm saying? But like right at the point I ended up getting jammed up. You know what I'm saying, on the dope charge. So I ended up going broke. You know, burning out from that and fighting the charge. You know, like anytime I just get up, shit happen, and I gotta either pay for lawyers or. You know what I'm saying? Different shit. So I can't never just focus on the music. Or I'll be like, fuck the music. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point I did have the money. And I hit Juve up. And he was like, I'm ready to shoot the video. I'll fly to you wherever you at. But he was like, nah, the song's too old now.
So what producers from the city are you working with right now?
Man, mostly I work with Trump Killers, JD. Like on this project, I work with JD a lot. And I work with Like Over a lot. You know, since my Hood Lyfe 2, I've been working with he did a majority of this CD. I work with him a lot. I like his sound. He the best in the city with the sample game. Mm-hmm. Then I can work hands on with him. He'll do it right down on the spot while I'm rapping it. I can go to him with a raw hook, and he'll make it right down on the spot. By 20 minutes, he done. I work with him Jizzle on the track. I got a couple tracks from him. I work with Lil Ken on the track, but mostly Like O and JD.
Oh, where are you recording right now?
I record with BJ Studio, the best engineer in the city.
What projects do you have coming out right now?
Right now I'm working on my Hood Lyfe 3 project. It's really damn well done. I was debating if I wanted to get a feature from a major artist or not. I was like, fuck it, I'll just take the money and just put it into my project itself instead of get a major feature this time. No, but it's done. I'm getting the artwork done now. I got about 2 or 3 songs to finish up. I'm working on the Hood Lyfe 3 project then. Ratchet Black, he working on this project. I'm gonna be on that project. You know, working on our little group thing.
What's the name of the group? What's the name of the label?
Issei, the group is Issei Gang, and label Hood Lyfe Music. Yeah, I'm looking for artists too, so you know, I don't want no old ass motherfuckers though. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for young, talented artists, preferably R&B. You know, I will work with rap artists too though, but I want to do the R&B thing.
What's the meaning of Issei?
I would tell you, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew, it wouldn't. It would benefit you of knowing what the meaning is. You know, and about it, it's just Issei Gang. I'm Nesto, Ernesto Issei. You know, we got Raja Issei, Swaze Issei, and Andre Issei. The little rap thing. You know.
Okay. Do you feel like the odds are against you coming from a smaller city like Shreveport?
Most definitely. You know, it's not. It being a small city, there's not that many people to network with. And when it comes to any type of business, you have to know how to network and market. You have to be able to market yourself. There's not enough people in the city for you to actually make a profit out marketing yourself. It's so much you can do in this one city. You got to be able to market yourself to different cities. Like New York has so many millions of people. It's one of the most populated places in the world. So it's more people to market to. It's more people that'll buy your content. You being in Shreveport, it's different now because we have the internet and music is streaming now. So it's kind of different. But it's hard to get out in a smaller city because we don't have as many different avenues. You look at a Baton Rouge, they have 2 of the major colleges in the country. They have LSU as one of the biggest colleges ever. You know, they just won the state championship last year. The eye is on Baton Rouge. Once they hear Baton Rouge artists at them colleges, they have students from all over the world. Once they leave out, they go home and they let people in their states hear Baton Rouge music. That's how they get out more than Shreveport artists.
How does violence impact the local music scene here?
It impacts a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like one of the main artists, one of the hottest artists is gone due to violence, you know. Once the city lost Ratchet Life, you know, it lost a part of the music scene. He was like one step away from blowing up, you know. And you gotta look at it like once he would have blowed up, he would have took certain people with him. And that would have gave more people opportunities. So violence, it impacts the local scene a lot. But you can't act like this violence just comes from nowhere. You can't talk about the problem without talking about how the problem got here. And that's another conversation.
You want to talk about how the problem got here?
I ain't gonna talk about these white people, man.
Okay. All right.
Just know one thing. People are not getting shot for no reason. You know? Most of these people have done something. And you don't know what this person has done. They probably done shot at somebody. Or they done did something to something happened. To every action, there's a reaction.
So it's a cycle.
It might be a bad reaction. It might be a good reaction.
As a local artist from Shreveport, one of the biggest accomplishments is performing in Coco's.
Yeah.
Have you ever performed in Coco's before?
Man, hell yeah. And that bitch was lit.
Tell us about it.
Man, that bitch was lit, dog. Like, that bitch the truth, dog. Hey, it'll never be another Coco Palace. You know what I'm saying? Once Coco Palace left the city, it's like they left the city left, you feel? It's like when you there, all the lights on you. The first floor full up, the second floor full up, the third floor full up, especially on Papa's birthday. If you performing Papa's birthday, that bitch gonna be packed. That bitch gonna be lit. All when they have any major artists down now. Even on like just off Friday or Saturday, it's gonna be packed. That bitch lit, man.
So do you feel like the nightlife and the local music scene just took a major hit?
Yeah. Like that's how most artists in the city got their exposure through Coco Palace. That's before the YouTube was popping for most of the artists here. Most you know, that's how Hurricane got his deal through the nightclub, College Park Hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Nightclub, a major part of the city.
Are there any other avenues for local artists to perform at in the city? The other clubs?
You know, they got these little small clubs, you know. They good club, but they small. There's only so much you can do in a small club. You can't bring up artists here if you don't have a big enough club to have more people to make more money. You know, that's why most artists don't come here. You gotta be able to make some money.
I saw 3 Feet had just recently brought Mulatto here. She performed.
Matter of fact, that was Quarterback Marcus, man. The same dude that brought Juvenile here. Yeah, that was his show.
Down at
just like I got the feature from Juvenile, I hit him up about the feature from Mulatto. And she wanted too much.
How much?
Man, you know, me just being me, you know, I told him, man, I got 2,000. He started laughing. You feel me? He was like, man, she gonna want at least 10. I told him I got 5 for sure, dog. He hit me back, man, she want 25. I said, oh my God, that's not in my budget. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Being from a small city like Shreveport, how exactly does a local artist afford his career?
Man, shit, like you gotta work for this shit, dog. You know, it's artists. You know, you gotta work, dog. Either you hustling or either you got a job. You know, that's how it starts.
Do you feel like the DJs in Shreveport are instrumental in local artists' career?
Yeah, you know, like the DJ scene really died down though. You know, you really ain't got no new DJs. I thought Youngblood was gonna take this spot, but he a rapper now. You know what I'm saying? Cause he came up under the Babies and other DJs, the Beezes and the Cool Moss. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's really the tree that holds the city down to 3 feet. You know, no nobody rock the club like Baby. You know, Baby in Dallas, so you know, the nightlife really took a hit. Really, you know, shit, Jabba Jaw's a DJ, the party better than some of these DJs. You know, he used to spam my record in Coco's a lot.
Why do you feel like local rappers aren't on the radio as much as they are in other cities?
And that shit crazy. If you go to another nigga city, you'll hear their music. You'll hear all their music. Go to Atlanta, you'll hear straight Atlanta people. Go to Memphis, you'll hear Memphis artists. Go to Baton Rouge, you gonna hear Baton Rouge artists. You come to Shreveport, you might hear 1 or 2 artists on the DJ mix that DJ only play. I done spent money with these DJs, and they still ain't want to put my shit in the mix, but they'll play their homeboy shit. That's just how the game go. You ain't gonna hear, but you know, that's really up on the people that operate the radio station. They ain't showing the local artists no love.
Cities like Baton Rouge and New Orleans seem to be putting out like industry artists every other year. Do you feel like Shreveport has that potential?
Like how the game is, like you don't need no industry type artist no more. Look at Young Boy. He the Roz on Ma. He the type artist in the game.
But I'm saying he started like any other artist.
Yeah, but he raw though.
Mm-hmm.
What do you define as an industry artist?
Well,
a commercial artist?
Yeah, a commercial artist.
He's not a commercial type artist. He got that type of success.
So how did all your work with Papa come about?
Shit, I think at the time, like him and 3 Feet didn't have nowhere to record at the time. It's like right at the time when Hurricane got on. He started recording it at my house. You know, my brother had his own little setup in the back of my mama's house, and Papa would come over there to record. And my brother made beats, so you know, I naturally started just fucking with Papa. Papa see me in the hood anyway, from you know being with my people. You know what I'm saying? He'll fuck with a nigga just him being a real nigga. And he ended up getting on the field with my songs way back then. He ended up getting him and Big Red on my song. This is like when Hurricane had just dropped his first CD. And it was on that Bang song. Around that time, I started fucking with Papa. You know what I'm saying? And the time after that, he started fucking with a nigga. We now did a whole CD together. But the music ended up getting erased or wound up missing or something. We had now a whole CD together. You might as well say I was on his label for a minute. I actually used to go up on the road with him at the time. Cause like I said, Sean was managing him. I used to go on the road with him. I used to be his hype man. You know what I'm saying? And that made me get a different type of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Like that work, you know, that's work, dog. Like I'm the hype man. I'm tired as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep up with him. And I'm just the hype man.
So you kind of learned you know, how an artist move.
Yeah. I'm like he doing. Sometimes he doing 2 shows in one night.
Oh yeah. Okay. So through Papa, did you meet any other figures in the industry?
That's how I got introduced to B Will. Cause you know I ended up eating me and Sean through Papa. Sean was managing Papa, and he ended up managing B Will. That's how I met B Will. Then through B Will, that's how I ended up meeting J Day, meeting OG Dre. You know what I'm saying? From them being with him, I ended up getting them on features and shit. You know, most of them I paid for features. Don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody give me shit. You know, most of them I paid for features. You know.
So I've been asking everybody to come on, man.
Yeah.
I've been asking everybody to give me their list, they top 5 greatest artists from Shreveport.
Yeah.
And I base it on certain categories. Well, I want you to look at sales, consider that artist sales, their talent, the notoriety they brought to the city. You know what I mean? Just base it on those things, bro, and give me a top 5.
Shit, man, I have to start with Big Papa, and I have to put it with Big Papa, Antelope, shit, Ant Banks. And I'm gonna use one of them for a group.
Go ahead.
T.O.B. This
Okay.
back. I'm talking about this back when T.O.B. first started though.
Mm-hmm.
T.O.B. Shit. I said Ant Banks then.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Yeah, that boy KP, man. Yeah.
Straight up.
But as far as like people who high right now,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're doing it for the city. I had that boy Blue Benji Kobe, SOD Little Man, Bankroll. I gotta say, my boy, he just really just getting out there. He about to drop his shit. My boy Ratchet Black, you know what I'm saying? He about to get out there, you know what I'm saying? Shit. And my boy Big Joe, he doing this shit. He dropping, it's different.
Top 5 hottest right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I like your list, man. I like your list. All right.
You know, everybody ain't gonna just, be genuine because most people don't like certain people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to doing numbers and impact, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, everybody ain't making a nigga wanna be like them. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga wanna be like you, you know what I'm saying? That's different. You know, when I that shit tripped me out. I think about it now. Back then, like when MySpace was popping, I had niggas wanna be like me. Niggas change they name, last name to Hood. They put Hood on their last name. That's back when I called myself Ratchet Red. Yeah. Niggas started calling themselves Ratchet something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta make them want to be like you.
Have you ever met any major artists in the game?
Yeah, I met Boosie one time. You know what I'm saying? It's after we was leaving New Orleans to do my video over with Juvenile. Mm-hmm. We had King Von and another dude to be doing video, AR. We had King Von and AR with us. There was Hip and Sean do the videos. They helped shoot like 2 of my videos. After we left New Orleans, we went to Houston where they had to do one of Boosie videos. We was at Sean grandfather's house shooting the Boosie video. And you know what's crazy? Like I gave him a couple of ideas for the video. I like, man, y'all can get Boosie to spray paint on these walls. You know what I'm saying? Cause like my little cousin, like he painted all his room black, and he took red paint and like wrote R.I.P. like my grandma and my brother. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy ass shit look weird than a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So I was telling them, man, y'all could do this. They ended up doing it. You know what I'm saying? While they was there, I ain't want to be no group or nothing. So the whole time, I'm in the kitchen. What so happened at the time, his grandfather was getting a house remodeled at the time so they can do shit like that in the house. So I'm in the kitchen chilling, and Boosie ended up coming in there. I ended up asking him about my homeboy that he was locked up with. Asking him, he was like, yeah, man, I know your people. He telling my people, like he's a stand-up guy. While we talking, I ease in there like, man, yeah, he told me to give you a copy of my CD. So I gave him my CD. Man, Boosie took my CD. He looked at that bit and just put that bit down. Got back to doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, how did that feel as a local artist here? How did that feel?
Back then, like that shit hurt it. Back then, like that shit, like feel like I got stabbed. All that shit hurt it back then. But me looking back, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just the game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling like that day, like he was. This like when he was fighting cancer. You know, he had just got the operation and shit. Like he was going through a lot of shit. Like My CD was the last thing on his mind. I gave it to everybody else with him, me knowing like if you gonna get to one of these artists, you got to get it to one of the people that just fuck with them that'll make them pay attention. Cause they mind ain't gonna never just be concrete on anything. They ain't just gonna focus on anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at how many people probably give them a CD a day. You know what I'm saying? You probably feel like I just used that conversation just to give my CD, which I probably was. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just a game, dog. Nigga don't owe you nothing. You gotta get out here and get it. You know, nigga don't owe you nothing. You know, nigga trying to get themselves right. You know what I'm saying? Nigga think I can do something for them. Every part I go to, nigga won't rap for me. I can't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying?
They just look up to you, bro.
Yeah.
They just look up to you. Like I say, you've been doing it for a minute. So, you know, if I was just coming into the game, you know, I reach out to Hootie Hood, you know, for a feature or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you from the city, most likely, if you just ain't just whack in a motherfucker, I'm gonna do it on love, you know. If I can, you know, it's, you know, like, I just can't just rap about anything, though. It gotta be about something, you know. I just can't get in just rap to be rapping. It gotta be about something. I gotta have meaning.
All right. So tell the people how they can contact you, man.
You can hit me up on my Facebook on the Hootie Hood, or hit me up on any of the platforms where you listen to your music on. You can look me up on the Hootie Hood. I got my music on every major platform. You can look me up on YouTube on the Hootie Hood. Instagram _Hood Lyfe. You know, my email is hootiehood@gmail.com. You know, come fuck with me, you know.